They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First play, and May goes to the air. He finds Bell. That's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Out. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet it just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Patriots first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Quinton Williams there to make the play. On 2nd down, it's May. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to throw on 2nd down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. May to throw again. This one complete right side. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Tonight.
He'll go again with Hall. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Going for it all. Brought in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Running down, fucking chucking for
Big gain for the Jets there. 37 yards.
Here we go. EQ. Go.
A run here with Hall. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tonight.
2nd down. It's Fields. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
balance.
One of his teammates is there to pick it
Shit.
up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive
3 maneuvers and a bump
coordinators.
break
You got
the
the
line,
ball
and
loose,
he gets
you did
first down.
everything
Like,
you
come
want.
on.
But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll run. It's Hall. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He pulls it in around the 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, tonight.
Man in motion is Smith.
Tonight.
This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out, and they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Fields to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. That is into the hands
Dude,
of
he stays
Allen
in bounds.
downfield.
This man stays in bounds, bro. I talk about bounds, he tire up the sideline.
Inside
So
the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, you want to stay in bounds, bro. Motherfucker run right out.
Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing.
What is my dude doing?
He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner
I
took
gotta
it
bail
away.
people out, or my dude just dumbing out, running away from the ball. Like, what is going on right now? My controller broken?
6 for touchdown.
Dude should be getting shut the fuck out, man. He can't score on me.
For the extra point. And he
Can't pick
missed
extra
it. That's
points.
a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he can't hang
What
on
the fuck
through
is
the
Sauce
contact.
playing down there?
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves.
There's 75 yards. I needed him for a dev upgrade. Let's go.
35-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From out of the gun, here's May. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on top.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Another run here with Hall. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Go.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
11, 11, 11.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Tonight.
7.
They give to Hall. And he's
God, this boy's scared to throw the ball.
across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.